one more performance. And this will be two creative expressions tonight. One, you will get to hear some freestyle rhyming tonight, and you will also get to hear a spoken word performance. So I want you to show your love for author, poet, previous cipher master for Soul Food Cipher, Anon the Griot.
I'm gonna just do it like this. How y'all feeling right now?
Good.
My mama calls me Kayan, my grandma called me Lil Maine, my students call me Mr. Jackson, but for tonight I'm Anon the Griot. Normally, I would have rehearsed beautiful things and had all of this ready to go. It would have been something already in the tuck. But this is something that was written specifically for this evening, so please pardon me if I start out by reading just a little bit. This is entitled 10 O'Clock in Atlanta. In the year of our Lord, 1996, I found myself. I found myself to be a new adult. A high school graduate who scored above the aggregate, a book magnate whose academic magic threatened to go stagnant because Morehouse wanted racks on racks on racks. And I ain't have it. I found myself a transplant in familiar soil. Same protagonist, new scene, same foil. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Cash was already ruling everything around me, and my federal aid was already spent. So I spent a year in disguise, schoolboy whose cue was to hang around blue-collar guys. I maintained apartments and nurtured a growing harvest. The soul was fertile, and so was the market. I moved to the city 2 weeks before the explosion in the park, when Bankhead Court and Bowen Homes weren't advisable to visit after dark. I've been privileged to experience old Atlanta. Definitive lines drawn in red clay. I've watched its evolution, and history developed or eroded away. But I'm technically a transplant. Ain't much more for me to say. Apparently, had I moved 1 year earlier and graduated from Doug or Mays, I'd be official Tisha, like flip-flops and socks or the Venerable Cascade. The salient feature of a transplanted alien, extra red in the terrestrial, on land so familiar it feels ancestral, reminiscent on the buzz of the underground, cacophony filling orchestral. The city has been instrumental to my development ever since when the homes were still open. And I rode to H.E. Holmes, fervently hoping that when I landed at the underground, some redbone would appreciate my tone and we bisect at 5 points and politic all the way home. Now, if I'm going to continue this, I'd be remiss to not point out some of the things we miss, like the underground staple, mix. I work there, don't tell nobody. But then I got stuck in the quicksand of nostalgia, because although I rever the ruins of what remains, I'm also reminded of the beautiful inevitability of change, so long as we safeguard and preserve the cultural exchange. But also, let it be known, without falter, if you want to get fresh, you still go to Walters. We are born of the basement and all adjacent cracks and crevices applicable to human measurement. The dirt and the moniker came in the back of a cool breeze developed in the dungeon that traveled across seas. Ain't much downtown at 10 o'clock in Atlanta. And as crazy as it sounds, it wasn't COVID that closed outside. It was when we shut down the underground. It ain't over. It's not over. I hope my words are here. It's not over. I hope my words are here. Are y'all alive? Are y'all with me? I'm also a freestyle MC. We're gonna let the beat drop. It matters, right? You gotta let the beat drop, right? You gotta talk a little bit, right? You gotta come alive. What I say in my port, I come together and I love all of the support. You and me come together as unity. We come together as family, that's community. I don't know what to use, but we can find space in each other, that's a refuge. Situations, I go with my brain and that's my imagination. I transform together when we innovate. History sensate. When I feel alive with your energy, I'ma get energized. Watch how we develop and watch all of the inspiring sounds like the violin coming together without the violins. Weather tickets cause I'm fresh, connected like life into death. This is rebirth, like I've been reborn, uplifting the spaces that was torn. I live a whole lot of hope. I ain't gotta do drugs, but I know that I'm dope. Scope, not dazing, I'm fresh, dazzling, plus amazing. You wanna know more? I love life, so love I adore. I go in and that's how I explore. I do it one time, then I do it some more. There is no rival, I choose where I enter. That's my arrival. Yeah, that's refreshing. Stand next to you, see, now we are connected. You said that you like my shirt, but I like the energy. And I love your shoes, that is the remedy. We do it like that. I don't worry about the words, cause I'm loving this hat. And the way you do it fresh, there's no contest. It's all amazing, so dazing. So I'm the griot. I speak the words for